Hey, circus monkeys, Dr. Drake here. When you think of the circus or even a carnival or a fair, you probably picture daring acrobats, fun but unwinnable games, and, yes, all those glorious rides. Now I want you to take a moment and picture the food. You got it? What was the first thing you thought of? Hot dogs? Popcorn? For many of you, it was probably that ubiquitous, iconic, and perfectly healthy and nutritious carnival food, cotton candy. But where did this feathery food, this caramelized cocoon of confectionery comestible come from? And why did it become one of the first foods you find when you go to the circus or a carnival? Stick around as we dive into the sickeningly sweet history of cotton candy. Nobody seems to know exactly when and where cotton candy was first spun. Some food historians have placed its invention firmly in 15th century Italy, where sugar was heated and spun by hand, a long and tedious process that made the confection a treat only for the richest Borgias around. Others say that cotton candy was invented in mid-19th century Europe, but seeing as it was so hard to turn sugar into that fluffy mass of goodness we all know and love, it never caught on. What we do know for sure is that machine-spun cotton candy as we know it today was invented in 1897. Ironically, it was the brainchild of a dentist named William Morrison, who teamed up with candy maker John C. Wharton to invent a machine that used hot air and a spinning drum to produce the colorful cloud. It was first sold to the public at the 1904 World's Fair, marketed to fairgoers as Fairy Floss. It was sold in wooden boxes for 25 cents each, a primo price for the day, roughly equivalent to about $9 today. Despite the cost, it was a massive hit. Morrison and Wharton sold over 68,000 boxes during the fair's 7-month run, drawing huge crowds to the novelty treat. That's right, folks, you heard right, Fairy Floss. The name cotton candy came later, when yet another dentist, named Joseph Lascaux, patented a better machine for spinning the fibers of molten sugar in the 1920s. In fact, to this day, if you travel to countries other than the U.S., you'll still find booths at fairs selling fairy floss or candy floss. But how is sugar turned into the almost spiderweb-like cotton candy we all know? Well, the process is deceptively simple. The machines used to make cotton candy include a spinning head, inside which is a small bowl into which a charge of granulated, colored, and sometimes flavored sugar is poured. Heaters located in or near the rim of the head melt the sugar, which is then squeezed out through tiny holes by centrifugal force as the head spins. The now melted and liquid sugar solidifies in the air inside the large bowl surrounding the head. As the gossamer threads of sugar build up, the operator uses a stick or cone to catch and expertly spin the cotton candy into a properly sized serving. From there, it is served on sticks, in cones, or in bags. Sometimes it's even spun and molded into fun and zany shapes that are almost works of culinary art. Sounds simple, right? Well, I can tell you personally that it's not. Cotton candy is sensitive to humidity, the size of the sugar granules, and 1,001 other little variables. When everything is done right, you have a nice pillowy mass of saccharine snack. Do it wrong, you get a sticky, disgusting mess, or you get cocooned in your own creation. But how did cotton candy become a staple of carnivals and circuses? Well, debuting at the World's Fair probably helped cement its reputation from the start. Once a portable machine was patented, it really took off with traveling food vendors. The idea of being able to move tons of product with only needing to supply hot air, some sugar, and a little food coloring was irresistible to carnies wanting to make a quick buck. Plus, it was sweet, colorful, and the kids loved it. It's like cotton candy was destined to become a carnival staple and a symbol of good times. So there you have it, folks, the sweet, sweet story of cotton candy. Did you like the video? Comment down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Donate to us on Patreon and help us out. And as always, until next time, circus monkeys, see you down the road.
Hey, I'm what you need, I'm what you want, I got it all, a carnivore, I'll bring you up, I'll take you down, I'm sticky sweet, stuck in your teeth like cotton candy.